Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's Ornell Dice Grinders. It's another special live for the International Shooter of the Year 2023 Elimination round, and tonight's shooter is James, Lightning Shooter. How's it going, Pops?
Hey, everybody.
All right, you ready to shoot?
Yeah, more or less. Is Sarge in the house? I need him to hold my beer.
Hopefully. I think there's like between the two channels dual streaming, there's about a dozen people, so he might be out there.
All right, Sarge, hold my beer. Lightning's here.
All right. So let's just go over the quick rules. You know it's round 2, so there's 32 players right now. And we're trying to cut that down in half. So there's, I believe, only like six or seven people left to go. So hopefully they schedule theirs to get done soon here, so then the next round can start up. But anyway, you know it's going to be best of, or two sessions, 2 rolls, and if you tie anybody that's currently on the list, they'll go by the average. So whoever's got the better average will move up. All right. Other than that, we already know that I'm going to keep quiet for your rolls. And, you know, I'm just here to enter in the rolls for you and not interrupt you. And then yours is just to basically show us the dice, you know, clearly. I think we already decided, like, where to put the dice there on your table. Yep. So I'm going to go
What dice set do they want me to set with?
Let's ask the chat if anybody wants to give a dice set to prove he's live there, and none of that funky stuff I gave the Hawaii crap shooter. They actually tried to set it. I couldn't believe it.
What? Yeah.
All right. Looks like the first set out there is from Chris Demon Dog. Looks like a 6-3-4-5 is what he'd like to see.
There you go. How you doing, David?
All right, 6, 3,
Six
4,
three four
5.
five.
Yep.
Good.
I know you're just using your phone, so it is uh, not too clear, but we can make it out. All right, let's
Yeah,
just
just hoping it doesn't overheat like it normally does.
yeah.
We might have to do this in 2 sessions here. So,
You'll get through it. So it looks like we got CRC in the house. He's says let's go, James. Good luck.
hey, welcome,
Christy
CRT.
Dog, welcome.
Hey, Chris.
Justin Davis, JD.
Hey, Justin.
All right, looks like Larry Magic Aces is out there. Says have a Snapple for me. I'm sure he's got one there. He's at his house, so he's probably got plenty of them.
No, I just got my coffee over here.
Uh-oh, caffeine. There you go. You got Super Mario. Says let's go Pops, no mercy. Nice.
No mercy, huh?
John from
No.
Craps watching.
Welcome, John.
Oh, you even got Toothpick Ted, Mudslide Mac.
Toothpick
Nice.
mudslide.
You got quite a few people here wanting to see your rolls. All
Well,
right. Whenever you're ready, Pops.
all right. I don't see myself doing very good with the age of my table. Like I say, it's got 46,000 rolls at that end, and it's pretty worn out, and it's been doing pretty lousy the last 6 months or so. So I don't see myself getting into the next round. But if I do, hey, that's great. All right, here we go. Dice are out.
All right. Sounds good. Good luck.
415. 415.
All right. Just bring those back slowly. All right. Just see the 1 confirmed and the 4.
Right.
All right. 5 is the point.
All right, dice are out. And a 527.
Oh,
Yep. 527.
I think they're calling that the Chiro.
Oh boy. Well, I hope I could do better than that.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready for the next one, you can do it.
I doubt it. I don't have Sarge here holding my beer.
Oh, that's why, huh?
Dice are out. 325. Another 5.
All right. Points 5 again.
Oops. Okay. Dice are out. And there's your point. 415. 41.
Wow, you were hammering that 5.
You had 3 in a row, I think, right?
3 in a row, yeah.
Yeah, except for the 7. All right, dice are out.
All right, come out roll.
639er.
All right, sister number.
Oops. There, 6-3. Almost flipped it.
Turned
See
over.
it? No, no, it almost did, but you see it?
Okay. Yeah, I see the 3
Okay.
clearly. The 6, little fuzzy, but it's looks good.
All right. All right, dice are out. 538.
All right, bring those back pretty slow. Got the 5 confirmed. And a 3. Okay. 5, 3, 8.
Nice out. Whoa, boy, whoa. 5-4-9er.
Oh, that's a front line winner. As soon as we confirm. 5 and a 4. All right. Nice. It's 2 points already. And you're on another come out roll.
All right, coming out. 3-2-5. Again, 3-2.
Wow, you were loving those 5s and 9s. Nice.
Yeah, I'll take them all day, every day.
Yeah, you like repeaters.
As long as I'm on them, half the time I'm not on the damn things. I'm always on a sister number. All right, dice are out. Yo, 11.
All right. 6 and 5. All right, confirmed.
Dice are out. 5-4-9er.
All right, 5, 4, confirmed. Nice shot.
Dice are out. 5-1-6.
All right, 1 and 5, confirmed.
Did Sarge ever show up?
Not sure. Between the two channels, there's 16 people watching, so
All right.
he hasn't said
Dice are out.
anything if he's out there.
Dice are out. Hard 8. 44. 44.
Nice. All right, 1, 4, confirmed. And the second 4, confirmed. All right, nice.
Dice are out. 2-1-3. 2-1.
All right, 2, 1, confirmed.
Wish I would have had time to switch my cover around and get a better landing zone than what that it is down there right now. But next year, no problems. Dice are out. 6-1-7. Son of a bitch. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Good roll.
Yeah, not too bad.
So your first roll was a 2, And the second roll was 12.
Hey, I did one better than the opening round. I did it, I think, at 11.
Yep, one more than that. And it looks like average is 7. Nice. So I'll put that in.
Yeah, it's better average than what I had last time. I think I had a 6.
Yep. So
Moving up in the world.
what kind of toss were you doing? The ice toss?
Yeah, a little bit different. I was coming over the top and coming down the sides, getting my nails flat on the table. Okay,
All right.
and then grip like that, and then bring my wrist all the way down underneath my arms and releasing them that way.
Okay.
And nothing seems to be working with this the shape of my landing zone. It's so beat up, so I had to try something different.
So when you have your wrist down like that, when you release the dice, are you like lifting your wrist up, or are you keeping it like
No,
locked?
no, I lock it. I lock it, and I just release them like that.
Oh,
But they seem
nice.
to get up higher in the air and come down more straight, I guess, towards the closer to the wall.
Right. So what set were you using?
All 7.
Oh, doing it
Yeah,
all 7.
I can't use anything else. It won't last. No way. I'm double pitching way too much. Yeah, way too many double pitches with this landing zone of mine. So
So
messed
were
up.
you trying
Yeah.
to put spin on it, or kind of like float the
No,
dice?
no, just floating and trying to get them to land flat and then bounce into the wall.
All
No
right.
spin at all, but just trying to get them to land flat as possible,
Well, looks like
which we
Super
all know is
Mario
pretty hard to do.
is asking, what's Pop's favorite strategy?
uh,
I think it's just a 6 and 8.
yeah, just to make my money last 8 hours, I'm happy. If I can last 7 or 8 hours, I'm happy. That's all my strategy is. If I can't last 8 hours, it's a lousy day. I don't care if I win, lose, or draw. I just got to be there for
Yeah.
a good 8, 9 hours.
But now, when you
That's
go,
all my strategy.
are the tables full?
No, no, no. I get there by 11 o'clock in the morning. Um, there's a lot of times I can get my spot within the first half hour. If not, by 12 o'clock they open up a second table. But most of the time, that's the crapless, and I've been trying to stay away from the crapless because my money goes faster over there. Because I can play the do we don't. I can play the do we don't on the other table
Right.
where the money lasts. And if I have a point that I think I can hit, then I'll back up the pass line. I'll get odds. If not, I'll put my money on other numbers. So yeah, I don't go
Interesting.
to kill them. I don't want them to kill me, but I just it's just for the fun of it, basically.
Yeah. So I've been
I
meaning
know
to
you.
ask, because your like handle is lightning shooter. Well, where does that come from, or what does that mean?
Oh, it's just messing around. That's all. Nothing special. But I have had some uh, pretty amazing roles when last couple of years since I started in 2019. There were
Oh,
two. There were two tournaments Columbus had in the May of 2019. I started in March, and within 2 months, I won 2 out of the 4 tournaments they had throughout that month. Every Monday from noon until 6, they had 3
nice.
tables of going, and they counted how many rolls you would do. And the person with the most rolls each Monday could win it's either $50 or $100 uh, free bet. I was able to win 2 out of those 4 Mondays within the
Oh,
first 2
cool.
months of me and my ass backwards way of throwing and grip and everything else. I was able to. Yeah,
So,
it was amazing because
so when you won those 2 tournaments, how long was those rolls then? Or
I had a 38 and a 52 roll. 38 and a
ooh,
52. Yeah,
yeah,
I remember
that'll
it like
win some
yesterday.
big bucks. So did that tournament? Was it you were playing with like real money, or are they actually just?
Yeah, no,
Uh,
yeah, you play with your money like a normal day, but they had the same. See this little counter I have?
okay,
Each,
they were just keeping track. All right.
yeah, they would count each roll every all day long, every shooter, 3 tables, and they were pretty busy. I wouldn't say there was 16 people on each table, but there was a good, 8 to
Packed.
10 all day long on all 3 tables. And the funny part is that casino was there for 7 years of them playing, okay? And I just started the 2 months prior to that, and I was able to beat them at their game with my ass backwards way of shooting.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, I remember
That's
the
it.
way you shoot.
Yeah,
It's
well,
definitely. I've never seen anybody else shoot like that for sure.
it's done well for me. I have my bad rolls too, just like everybody else, but I've also had some over an hour over an hour
Yeah.
rolls. Yeah,
Oh, I know.
yeah.
I've seen you roll good because you were making me money, and then I saw you just playing 6 and 8.
That's it. I don't put a lot out there because I need to make my $300 last me for the 8 to 9 hours that I'm going to be there. So I'm real careful. I don't put a hell of a lot out there at any one time, no
Right.
matter how good my roll is. Yeah, I'm super careful.
So
I go
Mario's
for.
asking if you have any like superstitions, like at the table. Like little
Uh,
stick change. You know, waitress comes
no, no,
out.
nothing really
Anything
bothers
like
me when
that.
my dice go off the table. I always ask for new dice because I don't know if somebody dropped a beer or a Coke on the floor where that dice has just landed on the floor and it's going to come back all sticky. So I always get new dice. I
Yeah,
don't believe in all
I
that
know
shit.
you mentioned that you always
Yeah,
get new dice. I always get
yeah.
the
I don't.
same. Because
No, I'm
once
not
I
going to
pick
take
a
any
pair of
chance.
dice, that's the one I want to use.
They're sticky enough. I don't need any more shit coming off the floor onto them and onto my hands. So no, I always get new dice, and that's about the only thing I always that I go against the grain, shall we say? Yeah.
It's all
No.
good. I mean, if there's, if that's what, you just change the dice because you don't want, whatever gunk was on the floor or whatever. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just never know what's on that floor. So I'm not going to take any chances. So a lot of people don't like it, but that's my way of doing things. If you want to take that same dice, you do your thing. I'll do mine. That's all.
Yeah.
Just don't bet on me. You don't like what I do. Simple as that. But
Yep.
yeah, other than that, I don't
Solid
know.
rolls. Yeah, at least his
Yeah.
second one. His first one, he did a 2 roll, so unfortunately, but we'll see. I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, there's a lot of people, or probably 5 or 6 left to go. So
Yeah.
depending on how those go, I mean, you could squeak by.
Hey,
Yeah.
with the shape of my table, if I could finish in the top 8, I'll feel like I hit the lottery. Believe me, I know I have no chance of winning this, but if I could just finish in the top 8, win this round, and get through that next round, that'll be the top 8, I believe. Right?
Uh, yeah, because if you get past this round, it'll be 16. So,
Right. And if the next one will be down to 8, so if I can,
yeah.
get past these 2 rounds, I'll be very very happy with the shape of my table and the way things have been. Yeah, they haven't been the same since for over a year now. I would say. That's why I don't play a lot of live fantasy craps anymore because I know I can't do what I used to years ago.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, are
yeah.
you still
Plus,
going to the casino once a week, or you started doing just the
yeah,
karaoke
yeah.
stuff?
No, no. I got karaoke. I got the casino on Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday night we got karaoke. Friday night karaoke. Saturday night's either karaoke or a live band. Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm busy 4 out of the 7 days or nights of the week. In fact, I had a video made of me singing a song last night. Maybe I'll post it in our Crap Nation chat on what Pop is doing on Wednesday nights.
Oh, cool.
You can you can hear the old fart singing.
Looks like Kevin said, "Hey, pops, you beat Mario." So
Oh
you
yeah,
you Yeah, you must be doing all right. Like I said, there's been a bunch of people that uh, have been getting
Yeah.
some pretty short rolls, and it just depends on the day. Unfortunately, that's how it is.
Yeah. Well, as long as I don't finish dead last, I'm happy. And if I can finish in the top eight, I'll be like I hit the lottery with my table, the shape of it's in. It's really
Right.
bad. Yeah. 46,000 rolls. I should have changed it a year ago, but I haven't had the time.
Now I
And I
noticed
just can't.
somebody mentioned they were going to be hitting up that Shelbyville.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm too busy to head that way right now. But maybe during the summer, if you guys want to meet there or whatever. But yeah, it's too early in the season for me to get going anywhere.
Yeah, I'd rather it be warmer too. We're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna get hit by that storm? I mean, they were talking about a storm, out by me that we're supposed to get like 6 inches of snow or something, and it was like 60 degrees today. So crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get tomorrow. I think rain tonight into tomorrow, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know how bad, but as long as I
Well,
get to carry up tomorrow's
not
night,
sure
I'll
if
be
this is
fine.
true, but Chris Demon Dog says he has the honor of dead last. What?
Uh, well,
Yeah,
there's
I
more
haven't
people
really
to
looked
play,
to
so
see who
who
was
knows?
where, but that's unfortunate because I
There's
know
more.
Chris can shoot, and he's got a new table too. So yeah, everybody
Yeah,
that's in the tournament, if I still played with them, I would still bet. So I know they can all shoot.
yeah. I was thinking of just taking my plywood here and just flipping it around because this end has not been used at
Used yet?
all.
Yeah.
No, it has not been used. But I
That
could
shouldn't
just flip
take
this
you
around. I
long.
can lift up.
It's probably a
Yeah,
couple
but I didn't even
screws.
have time to do. I didn't even have time to do that, but that's all right. No big deal. But
Yeah.
next, I'll have it ready by next year for sure.
You
But then I
gotta
got to
speed it
stretch it out
up.
so I have like 11 inches between the pass line and the wall. Right
Yeah.
now, I don't have that. It's right at
So
the very
wasn't it?
end of the table here.
You were telling me before that you were actually shooting. So your table is in a room there, but you're actually shooting like in your hallway or your door
Yeah,
to
here's
get
the
the
door to
distance.
this. Here's the doorway, and I'm actually shooting from out here, which is a
That's funny.
hallway, as you can see. And yeah, so the table is actually like 6 feet 2 inches. So seven
That's
feet is
awesome.
where this mark on that floor is, that black mark. That's 7 feet from the wall, and
Oh,
I
okay.
shoot basically right at this the door here. So by the
So
time I
about eight
release
foot.
with my
Yeah.
hand, probably well, yeah, it might be 7.5, close to 8 feet, somewhere around there. But yeah,
Now, are you doing that back bend toss when you're shooting at home like that?
no, because I got nothing to support my body. That's the bad thing.
Oh,
I
okay, I was
cannot.
gonna
I
say
cannot shoot.
that. I was gonna say
I
that's some
can't shoot ass
dedication if you're
backwards.
doing that toss you do at
Yeah.
the casino at
No,
home.
I can't do that at home. I can't. I mean, I can lean up against the door here, but it's totally different than the brace that I can get at the tables at the casino. Yeah, it's totally different. But practice is practice.
Yeah,
Can't
I
have
mean
everything.
any type of practice is good. Just as long as uh,
Exactly. Yeah,
you're
I know. I'm
benefiting
gonna get
from
totally
it
different.
because everyone
Oh
practices
yeah.
different and tosses different. So I mean,
Yeah. Right.
as long
Yeah.
as whatever you're practicing seems to translate like at the casino, then I think you everyone's done their job basically. If uh,
Yeah.
if you're practicing, because I mean, no practice is uh, probably worse. So at least the people
Oh
that
yeah.
actually you know practice or attempt to practice, kind of gives you like a better, like you have a better chance, right, at the casino uh,
Yeah,
because you feel
yeah,
like you've accomplished something, practicing at home, uh,
sure.
and hopefully,
Yeah,
and if you're practicing a lot at home, you're not losing your money at the casino. Uh,
yeah,
it's just
that's
when you
true.
go to a casino, hopefully, that practice comes in handy, right? With
Oh, yeah, yeah,
different
without,
tosses or sets or however you
yeah,
practice. Hopefully, you
without a
adjust
doubt.
and
If you
and
get,
it works.
you get those same mechanics going, and you'll see a lot of numbers repeat themselves. That should not be coming out quite as often as they should be, but that comes with practice, I believe. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, for sure. All right, Pops.
I
Well,
was going to say Monday when I was there was horrendous. I've never seen the humidity level so high inside that place. I guess. Yeah, it was really. Oh my God. Yeah, it was terrible. It
so
was raining all morning. It wasn't really hot or cold, so I guess they didn't have to heat or cool the place. But all they may have been doing was exchanging air, bringing air from the outside into the plant. I don't know, but it was up in the 50s, a high 50% humidity compared to the normal day in the winter there. It's down as low as 16%, maybe to the mid 20s all winter long. And to have
so
that 59% humidity is crazy. Yeah,
so you
couldn't do
still
nothing. It
bring
was terrible.
like that uh, humidity like portable humidity thing, right? At the
Yeah, oh
casino.
yeah. Every trip, I write down what the humidity level, and yeah, when I start, when I finish, I write down the outdoor
Yeah.
humidity levels from two different websites,
So
and
does it really like affect how you shoot
I I
the
think I
different
think it does.
levels? I mean, so
I
when you're
think it
shooting
does.
good, what's the good humidity?
I think it's in the 30 above 30% somewhere. I mean, I just started doing this just maybe 6 weeks ago, so I still have a hell of a lot more testing to do, but. I'm thinking 30% or higher, but not 60% or in the 50s. I think that's a little too much,
Yeah,
possibly.
that's interesting because you're, I think, the first person that's actually kind of like mentioned that, like about humidity. I
Well,
never think about it. It's either hot or cold. I
uh,
don't care. I mean, I try not to think about that stuff. But you're the first person that
okay.
kind of seems like uh, it's affecting
Yeah,
your tosses or and stuff like that.
it,
So
it might be
that's
the difference between the hot and the cold table. You never know. It just doesn't hurt to keep
it
track
could
of things,
be
guys. That's all I'm saying.
if you ever figure out whatever the range is of whenever you're shooting good. I'd actually be interested to see because if it's you're always shooting good when the humidity's at 30% or whatever, uh, that would be really interesting
Uh,
because then you would know, hey, I'm not going to play today because it's not 30%.
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if
Why even
everyone
bother
might be
then?
different.
But
I don't
that's
know if other
interesting.
people might be different than me. Everyone's throw is different, but I don't know how this might affect their throw or not. But it possibly just might be if it's a cold table. Uh,
Yeah. Now,
Between that and the age of the dice too. The age of the dice to me is another very important thing.
is another factor.
If they're brand new, if they're brand new, they're not going to have any mercy on you. Okay,
So you
when they
don't
get
like
older,
brand new dice. That's interesting because I'm the opposite. I would rather have it be brand new dice, no nicks in them or anything. Because my
no,
thinking
no.
is the longer they're out there in play, and the more nicks you see on them, that really the dice eventually will like be off balance.
Well,
And I think that would affects me more. But your thinking is uh, you would rather have
sharp
the dice
corners.
be used and nicked up, huh?
Yeah, anywhere from 3 to 5 hours old and beyond. But yeah, when they're brand new, I don't think I do as well.
Uh,
They're not forgiving at all. So with any little screw up, yeah, they're gonna let you know. That's just how I see it.
so Kevin's
But
asking
everyone's different.
how many cats are hiding in your room, pops? I don't think you have any cats, right?
No, no, I just got
You,
my big Rottweiler. She's a
yeah, I was
95
gonna
pound
say.
girl. Uh, Mona, Come.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, I used Mona's picture that you had.
Come. Sit down. Sit. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Nice.
Say hi.
It's a beautiful
Say hi.
dog. Hey,
Come on.
Mona, give me a paw.
Say
Give me a
hi.
paw.
Say hi. Come on, speak. Say hi. Come on.
Speak.
Say hi. Say hi.
He's like, what are you
All right.
doing?
That's about as much as she's gonna do. I woke her up.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what my theories about what happens at the casinos. Either the age of the dice or humidity might be have a factor, and who
Wow.
else knows what else? Yeah.
Yeah, when you first mentioned those things, I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Well,
Because I've never thought about, like, well, like the humidity being a factor.
look,
The dice all
I'm
nicked up. Yeah, I'm just think my way is the opposite. You know, because if they're brand new, then you know they're all like balanced and all that stuff. But
yeah.
as soon as they get all nicked up, that's when it's I would think would be a problem.
I don't know
Because
if the balancing affects. I don't know if the balancing affects me all that much. I'm sure it might, or a little bit, or whatever, or a lot for some people. But I think it's more, the corners if they're sharp. Yeah, if your throw is off just a hair, it's going to be a random roll. Basically,
hmm,
it's not going to forgive that. If they're rounded, they're more likely to slide a little bit and not dig in, and possibly stay on access for you. That's just the way I see things. But who the hell am I? I'm still a rookie compared to most of you guys. So, but I did learn from one person who's been playing for over 30 years that there isn't a difference in the wood when it
who's that?
expands and contracts from the humidity levels. I don't want to say the name, but
Um, Not a problem.
uh, so that expansion and contraction, that could be the difference of a good day or a bad day, possibly. You know, everybody's different,
Yeah,
but
but
yeah,
I
it doesn't
mean,
hurt to take minutes.
the tables that they make, you know, they're pretty solid. You know, it's not like a bunch of small pieces, kind of like like your hardwood floor, where that expanding and contracting, is a factor. But
Well,
that's
there's still
interesting.
wood under. There's still wood underneath it, isn't there, or no?
Oh yeah,
Well,
I mean they
see, it's not.
just make it pretty solid, so
Yeah,
uh, I don't I
but it's
don't.
not like it's a slate pool table. It's not like
Yeah,
that. So
interesting.
I, I think
I
it does.
definitely haven't thought of those things,
Well,
but
get yourself a
everyone
humidity
thinks
tester.
different.
Get yourself a little $10 humidity tester and put it on the drinking rail underneath the table there, and see what you come up with. See what it is all day long.
Well, I
Write
don't know.
down what it is outside.
Usually when I'm at the table, I feel that the air heat blowing.
Oh,
Because
wow.
it's usually like right above wherever I'm at. Uh,
Yeah.
so I think that would kind of defeat the purpose.
Uh,
Uh,
you never know. You never know. Whatever little advantage we can try to muster, I try to find it, if there is any.
so Crooked River Crap says fresh dice catch felt and stop.
Yep, exactly. While the other one is still spinning, and then it's just a random roll when they stop like that.
Yep. And says
That's why I
interesting
can't
point of
stand
view.
dice.
Wow, I can't believe there's still like 13 people watching you. Getting some more info on how
Oh,
James, lightning shooter, thinks at the table. Yeah, we'll definitely have to hook up again. Because I know you're
Yeah,
just in Indiana, but you're like far south.
yeah,
So
yeah.
with some of those other guys, so that's a haul for me. I mean, it's 5 hours. I can handle it, but it sucks
Wow.
if you're if I end up going down there and then lose.
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we were lucky we lasted that long the last time we met. Whereas
Yeah, cause
James and Larry, I don't know
yeah,
what
cause that
happened to
last
them.
time, I mean, they had the table was just packed. It was like God,
Yeah, I
and
felt
that's the
I
only
felt
casino around where we were at, and I'm like, wow, this sucks. They wouldn't even
yeah. You
open
never
another
were
table or nothing. I was like, man.
you never were able to get your spot, did you?
No, I mean, I'll play wherever. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, I do like certain spots, but I'll play wherever. It's
yeah.
just unfortunate that that table where we were at, they packed 16 people
Oh
on that
yeah,
table. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. But
yeah.
they wanted to make their money, and all these chips were in the way, and yeah, a lot of people having short rolls because there's so many so many chips
Yes,
in the
people in
way.
the way. It's
And you know what
uncomfortable.
happens when the dice hit the chips? It kills it.
Yeah. I know I can clear their chips. I'm more worried about what the dice do off the wall when they hit chips coming off the wall. That's my main concern. I know I can clear their chips, bounce them before their chips, or have my bounce after their chips. But I'm worried about when they come off the wall where they're not in my control. You know. So, but
Yeah.
people they still put them in the way like idiots. What are you gonna do? Yep.
It says dealer told him once dice pick energy in good rolls. So even in bad throws, you'd still get good results. Yeah, I believe that. You know,
Yeah. True.
because I mean,
That's
even
true.
because a lot of us we see like, oh, it slipped out of our hand, and we know it's going to be a bad throw, or we notice something that's off with our throw on that specific toss, and we get lucky. you know,
Oh yeah.
you get a
Hard
number
ways
and,
or
and
box
stay
cards or
alive.
something.
Yeah, it happens to everybody. I mean, no matter how you
Oh yeah.
toss, for sure.
Yeah. They get a kick out of me when they hear me say, "Oh shit!" before the dice stop rolling, and then boom, there's my seven. You know, because I know it was a bad roll when it left my fingertips. I can, and when that happens, it's a random roll. When that happens, it's not good. So
Sure.
they get a kick out of me when I do that.
So Kevin's asking if your counter is from a bicycle.
Hell, I don't know where the hell I got this from, but I could use one on the backyard for when I throw Mona her ball across the backyard to keep track of how many times I throw it for her. Trying to keep her, nice and fit.
Nice.
Uh,
So I do remember another thing you mentioned before when we chatted is that uh, you mentioned that you sand your fingertips. Is that
yeah, for
correct?
sure. Yep.
So
Yeah.
like you don't have any fingerprints anymore?
No, no, just the area like right here where the dice are going to touch
Huh.
on where the dice are going to touch on my fingertips. I sand that area.
So
It
what's
doesn't
the
hurt to have it
reason?
super
What's the
smooth.
reason for that?
To keep it more smooth, get rid of the old dry skin or whatever lumps or whatever you might have there.
Huh.
Just keep it a whole lot more smoother. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. The less friction, well, when the dice leave your fingertips, the better. The less
Oh,
friction.
okay. I mean that
You
makes
know.
sense.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Especially if you're using especially if you're using a three-finger grip. Yeah, I would definitely do all four fingers so that those dice just slide off nice and easy with no drag at all. You don't want any type of a drag. But that's just me. Who the hell am
Yeah, that's
I?
why I'm saying you got some interesting thoughts
Well,
on
I do a
And
lot of thinking, too much maybe. What can I say? I'm retired. I got all the time in the world to think. uh,
uh,
yeah,
looks like Kevin
I don't know
said
what else to
they
say.
have manicurists for that.
No, no, no. You don't need that. Any type of fine sandpaper or the file on back of your fingernail cutter or whatever. That type,
Right.
anything will do. Yeah. I don't know if we're allowed to do it in between throws at the casino. Because that
You
might
break
leave a
out
little
with
bit of a
a.
powder. That might leave a little bit of a powder to make it even less, you know, dragged. I don't know if they'd
Have people
appreciate that,
looking at
but
you like you're crazy.
well,
You
you
break
do
out with a
you.
nail
I'll do
file
mine.
and just start sanding your fingertips.
You do you. I do me, and we'll see who can shoot the best. How's that?
Yeah. Hey,
They
I'll
they
take
they
I'll
know what
take
I've
you up on
done.
that the next time we meet up.
They word spreads what I've done there. In fact, they called up people that were at home. You got to get down here. This guy's on a over an hour roll here, and
Oh
yeah, so
yeah.
it word spreads. Yeah, it's amazing how
I've been
the
at
word
casinos
spreads.
like that where the regulars were calling up their buddies saying you're missing this awesome roll and would have made $1 bazillion or whatever. Yeah, that's
Sure.
funny.
Or they'll say they'll see you 2 or 3 weeks afterwards, and they'll say, "Man, that was a great role you had 2 or 3 weeks ago." They remember you.
Oh yeah. I
They
mean the casinos and the players and the dealers. I mean they remember those long rolls and if you're hitting like a lot of bonuses all the time and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. Uh, oh yeah. They call me the grinder in Cincinnati. Since I wore your hat down there one time, they call me grinder.
Well,
I
I mean
keep
you're
telling
there
them,
for 8 hours. Uh, for with
yeah,
$300
true.
buy-in, I think they know you're grinding the whole way. I mean that's amazing that you make it last that long.
Well, I don't bet on other people, and if I when I to get to have a bet, so I get the dice, it's only out there for one roll. That's it, one roll, and I take it down. Win, lose, or draw.
Huh.
That's all you need for action. For action, you just need one roll. Sometimes they can't even get that. They roll a freaking seven. I lose my money. So
Well,
I
yeah,
don't bet on nobody. Yeah.
but do you have to like that casino there? Do you have to bet like on the shooter before you? Because I know
No,
a lot of them I go to, that's like a requirement.
no, you can bet on any shooter as long as it's after you have already shot. You did your roll. I prefer to bet on the very next shooter because he's got the best chance to me because he's the closest one to the wall and he's going to set the dice and have somewhat of a decent throw compared to everybody else who's just chicken feeding.
Huh.
Yeah, I prefer to do that unless I see somebody at the very end of the table using an all seven set. I want to bet on stick left one when he gets a dice after I'm done. That's the only other time I'll bet on people if I see them using an all seven set, which is pretty rare, very rare. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they have their superstitions,
Well,
their
a lot
voodoo
of
crap
people
and
when
all
they
that
see the
stuff.
seven, they think you're setting to hit the sevens. You know.
No, no, it's to get rid of four out of the possible six sevens. If this one dice turns any direction, you're getting rid of four out of possible six sevens that can happen. So
Yeah.
that puts us in a
Over
better
the
shape.
years, I actually found that that's actually uh, like my best set. That's
No, I
why I don't
believe it.
like keep track anymore or analyze and stuff like that because I already know, that like that the all seven set is the best set for me.
Yeah, I just can't use it when I'm at the first spot. I got to be like at the second spot or further away. Because if I use it at the number one spot, I'll seven out because I'll hit a primary.
Uh,
Yeah, unless I
but
go
that
really
can
hard
happen
into the
from any
corner.
spot. Yeah.
Say again.
I said that can happen from any spot though.
Yeah, but I think with the extra energy they have from position 2 or further, it's less likely.
Oh, that it
That's
helps.
just
Yeah.
yeah, because
Because I
you
know a
got to
lot
put
of
a whole
people,
lot
they
more.
see my toss and I do a lot of energy on my tosses.
Oh
I
yeah,
used to do the soft ones or skip it and let it just tap the wall and stuff like that. But I find what's more consistent for me is the the higher energy. So it's like opposite of what other people would do, and I don't
yeah.
care. I mean, it doesn't look pretty, but when you're
How
on the
close to
table
the
and I'm hammering numbers and going past an hour roll, they love it.
yeah?
So
How
me,
close do
I'll
you
just
land
keep
them to
doing
the wall?
what's good for me.
How close to the wall do you land them, Arnell, when you're throwing?
I mean, I prefer. It depends on the table, but I like actually trying to hit as close to the bottom rubber as possible.
Yeah, yeah,
Without actually hitting it. Unfortunately, because I like to do that, you know, uh, you're more prone to hitting the bottom rubber with one or both dice, and then they really go flying. So,
yeah, yeah.
so it's tough. I mean, it's still in that
Oh, sure.
range. I like close to the wall on pretty much any surface. So whether it's
Yeah,
bouncy or not, that's my preference.
yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too. The less turning they do, the better I feel. And to me, to let that happen, I got to land them close to the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want them
it's
coming back
different for
off the wall.
everybody. I mean, because you'll see like a lot of people they like 4 to 6 inches away. You'll see it on their practice tables that there's a certain spot that is all where they're always hitting it. So it's different.
Yeah,
I mean, some people like to skip it in or tumble it in.
yeah,
There's no right or wrong way. You just have to do what works for you. You know.
yeah. I guess I don't know, but unless they're both traveling the same distance with their turns, that's okay. But if one stops and the other one it keeps rolling for an extra 6 to maybe a foot further, yeah, I worry then because then I feel it's just a random roll.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's where the
if they
energy
stop,
comes. You know,
yeah.
because
If I
however much energy you're putting on the dice, that's the same that it's once it hits the wall and stuff like that is the
yeah,
same energy is coming back. So
yeah, I got to be careful because there's no real good backspin to my way of throwing unless I grab the corners and do that. But I don't really work on a backspin that much.
yeah, yeah, the ice time. I don't think that will give you any type of like backspin.
Well, there are certain ways with my grip I can, but I don't do it. I really don't. I haven't been practicing it all that much, and the results that I've gotten I wasn't happy with, so I kind of gave up on it.
Hmm. So do you change your tosses like frequently, or what do you do to
Yeah. There's
like
different grips throughout
practice
the
or
day.
test?
Sometimes
Like
different.
how do you know that you're what's working for you or not?
By the length of the rolls. If I'm not getting good long rolls, I'll try a little bit different grip. But they're basically all ice tongue or pinch grip, whatever you want to call it. But there's a bunch of different ways of doing that, which I have. Okay, and instead of my ass backwards, sometimes I can just get my right hip up against the rail, get my left hand in front of me holding onto the rail to stabilize my body more, and still use the ice tongue grip like that with my right hand.
Right.
Okay. But I might have to cock my wrist back or twist the wrist over to the right a little bit to get them to go straight and parallel and flush with the wall. But yeah, there's all sorts of different things I've been trying, and they're all basically the same results here at home. I don't get hardly anything done at home here anymore.
Hmm. So what you've been practicing at home, it's been translating for you at the casino?
Uh, Last week I had a roll in the 30s. The week before I had one in the 30s, and but this week here, well, last Monday it was terrible. Like I said, it was a god awful day. I couldn't get more than 15. I think 15 was my highest roll that day. It was terrible,
Hmm.
and
Well, I
everything
mean,
else was below 10.
15 still good. You're hitting double digits. Anything
Yeah,
over double
true, but
digits is
the
great.
amount of times I'm getting the dice every day, I should be getting more than just one double digit. Okay, I think that
Oh,
was the
okay.
only that I got for the day. That's how bad it was. Okay, uh, on a good day, I'll get at least two sessions in the 20s, and on a good 8 to 10 hour day, I get at least two, if not more.
Hmm.
And then there's other days like this week, I couldn't get near 20, and I think it was the humidity.
So there's someone asking a red eye, what's a good underlayment to put on a table? So what are you using under yours?
Oh, I just have that black vinyl that I bought from the place where I got this cover from.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
what is it?
yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
use vinyl. You know, one or two layers. Other people use vinyl and another layer of felt or some batting. I've even heard flannel. If you do the old school way, casinos were just using newspapers. So there's plenty different types. You just have to kind of play around with what you want to put on your table to mimic whatever your casino or your preferred casino you go to. If it's a full-size table, there's some people that like to make one side bouncy and one side not. So it depends on how you want to practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Mario's got a good one. If you believe in yourself, good rolls would come with the positive energy that's flowing through your body. Yeah,
Uh,
that's for sure. I mean, you definitely have to have confidence, and I think the practice, makes us confident, in our own tosses. Because I always hear it when talking to people, like they always say, like, "Oh, I'll always bet more on myself than the other players," which makes sense because I'm the same way. I don't if I lose money, I don't want to lose a lot like on a player. I would rather if I lost it because then I'm not going to be mad, at the other shooters. Uh,
yeah. Uh,
yeah, that's awesome.
I love it. It kept me busy when we were home for the virus.
Yeah,
Got a lot of roles and practices in back then, and
oh for
now,
sure. I think everybody did.
yeah, now I've cut back quite a bit since I'm busy going out all those nights of the week. I don't get my 100 rolls per day in anymore. That's for sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, I mean, you're staying active. You got to stay active.
Yeah, yeah,
That's gonna keep you young, Paps.
yeah, yeah. Last Saturday, I was hitting the dance floor with the cowbell that the drummer lent me. The week before, I was on the dance floor with his cowbell, and yeah, I'm out there working up
There
a
you
sweat,
go. Sounds
having
like
a
you're having
blast.
fun. So
Oh
how's
yeah.
like looking for your women?
Oh,
You,
there's a
you
lady
finding
that's
any good
I'll be
ones?
seeing. There's a lady I'll be seeing tomorrow night. She's in this club that I go to. We're
There you
starting to
go.
get to know each other, and I'll see her Friday and Saturday night, as a matter of fact. But
Nice.
yeah, last night she can't come out on Wednesday night. She works during the week, but she'll be there Friday and Saturday for sure. We got karaoke tomorrow night and a live band at the other club on Saturday night.
Nice. Yeah, live bands are good.
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
love it.
Pops. It's good chatting with you. Should
Yeah,
probably let
same
you
here.
go. Enjoy your night here. And, everybody that was watching, I mean, wow, there's 17 people that were watching you. I mean, some
Wow.
of them ask questions, some are just listening to us shoot the shit. So, It's all good.
Thanks for coming by, everybody. Hope you enjoyed
Yep.
it.
Thanks everybody, and hopefully you make it to the next round. Just gotta wait for these last few shooters. See what
Yeah,
happens.
where am I right now? Where do you think? You have the
Uh,
sheet?
yeah, I looked at it earlier, but let me see if I can bring it up here.
I don't know if it's good enough to be in the top 16. I doubt it, but
Well, I could put the numbers in, and then we'll see where you're at. I'll get shared of screen here. So this is the current without yours. So looks like right now Mad Dog's at the 16, and you rolled a 12, so that'll bring him down. So you're still in the top
what
16.
was his high? What was Mad Dog's high
It
roll?
was 7. So
Wow. Oh, ouch.
let me put yours in here while I'm in here. It's, 12 and 2.
So that puts me at the 16th spot with 5 more to go.
Well, you're actually
Not
above
good.
16. Oh, it didn't like that. Yeah, I think I was supposed to enter it in another spot.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be good enough to go on to the next round.
Where is it? I gotta find it. I don't want to break the sheet.
What?
Where are you at?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Well, even if I wind up mid-pack with a total of the 40 plus that we had, I'll be happy.
those are the older rolls. I'll have to find out. I know he added this display in here, but when I tried to enter in your numbers there, it didn't like that. Oh, this is it. Round 2. Yeah, this is it. We found it. Alright, so your high roll was 12. Level 2. Average, had already made it. And there's something we had to do here to sort it all out. I'll have to sort it later, but you're definitely in the top 16
Okay.
for now.
At the very bottom of the I'm at
No, no,
the
you're.
very end.
Oh, it did put it in here. So you're actually in 10
What?
right now. As of right now, you're in 10.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And how many more shooters?
Oh, looks like 1, 2, 3,
Come
4, 5 shooters. So that's, I think, even if they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if all of them roll longer or higher than 12, it looks like you're still in it. You'd be 15.
Wow.
if they
I'll
roll
take it.
higher than you. So you're definitely, right now, I would say you're definitely in there because, yeah, to
Wow.
be the top
Amazing.
16. Nice.
Mhm. All right, I'll take it. I wasn't expecting it, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my table is just so bad, man.
Uh-oh.
It's embarrassing. I mean, yeah. I mean, you saw how I did the last couple of times I played LFC. I couldn't get past 5 rolls using a hard base set, and yeah. And years ago, I did some miraculous tosses by setting the dice, and yeah, that ain't happening anymore. No way, not even close.
Huh. All right. Well,
Although it
yeah.
happens at the casino occasionally, not every day. But
Yeah. So
wow,
that's
so
good
I'm
to
number
know.
10. Yeah,
So
get
you're
out
in
of here.
there. So
Shit.
once they finish up the last five, hopefully it goes quick for the next round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats. Yeah. It looks like you're definitely gonna make it.
Well, I'll have to practice some more.
Looks like
Thank you, Arnell. I thank you for
Fredo
all
made
you've
it
done for
too.
us
Nice. All right.
with
Have a good
this. I
one,
do a lot of
Pops.
fantasy crafts and stuff, and yeah.
And definitely look forward
All
to
right, sir. Thank you again, man.
meeting
It's
up with
always
you
fun with you.
and the guys over in Indiana, or you need to come up out this way.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll try my best. Yeah, but we got to get together and show them how it's done again, me and you.
Yeah,
We got to show them how it's done.
will do.
All right.
Have a good one,
You take
Pops.
care. Thanks again.
Have a good night. All
Bye for
right,
now.
thanks a lot, everybody
You
in
too. Bye now.
YouTube. Thanks
You
for
too.
watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.